The Reasonable Ranks campaign has reached 18 signatures. 18. It might not sound like a lot, but each of those signatures represents a voice, a story, and a plea for change. These are not just names on a piece of paper. They are individuals who have served their country and are now asking for a fair chance to continue contributing in meaningful ways. That's right, 18 people agree this is messed up. And these 18 are just the beginning. They are the pioneers of a movement that seeks to address a glaring injustice in our military system. They're standing up not just for themselves, but for countless others who have been sidelined and forgotten. And frankly, it should be a hell of a lot more. The frustration is palpable. You can see it in the faces of veterans who have given so much, only to be told they are no longer needed. This campaign is a rallying cry for all those who believe in fairness and justice. This campaign is about basic fairness for those who put their lives on the line for this country. It's about recognizing the value of every service member, regardless of their physical condition. It's about ensuring that those who have sacrificed so much are not discarded when they can no longer serve on the front lines. It's about giving injured veterans a fighting chance to keep serving, even if they can't be on the front lines anymore. These men and women have skills, experience, and a wealth of knowledge that can be invaluable in other roles. They deserve the opportunity to continue serving in capacities that suit their abilities. Look, nobody's saying we should put someone with a busted knee back in a firefight. That would be reckless and irresponsible. But there are so many other ways they can contribute. From administrative tasks to training new recruits, their experience is a resource that should not be wasted. But what about those who can still contribute in other ways? The military is a vast organization with a multitude of roles that need to be filled. Why not utilize the talents and skills of those who have already proven their dedication and commitment? Desk jobs, training roles. These are just a couple of examples of how injured veterans can continue to serve. They can bring their real-world experience to the classroom, training the next generation of soldiers. They can handle the critical administrative work that keeps the military running smoothly. There are plenty of options if the military would just get its head out of its own, well, you know. The bureaucracy and red tape are stifling progress and innovation. It's time for a change in mindset, a shift towards valuing every member of the military community. The current system is basically, thanks for your service, now get lost. It's heartless, it's wasteful. We are losing out on the potential contributions of so many capable individuals. This is not just a disservice to the veterans, but to the entire nation. And it's leaving veterans like Kirk Carlson out in the cold. Kirk, like many others, has skills and experience that are being overlooked. He deserves better. All our veterans do. It's time to stand up, speak out, and demand the change that is so desperately needed. Reasonable Ranks is more than just a hashtag. It's a lifeline for injured veterans who are being shown the door way too soon. The current system is like a broken record player stuck on repeat. Injury, evaluation, discharge, rinse and repeat. What we need, folks, is a little thing called common sense. If someone can still contribute, let them. Don't just toss them aside like yesterday's garbage. That's not how you treat heroes. This campaign is about giving veterans options. It's about recognizing that service doesn't have a one-size-fits-all definition. And it's about damn time someone did something about it. Take USMC veteran Kirk Carlson, for example. Kirk served his country with honor and distinction, dedicating years of his life to the United States Marine Corps. He was on the front lines, facing dangers most of us can only imagine. His commitment to his fellow service members and his country was unwavering. This guy put his life on the line for this country, enduring the harshest conditions and the most intense combat situations. He was there in the thick of it, ensuring the safety and security of his comrades and the mission at hand. And what did he get in return? A one-way ticket to civilian life, even though he was perfectly capable of serving in a non-combat role. Despite his skills, experience, and willingness to continue serving, the system failed him. He was cast aside, left to navigate the complexities of civilian life without the support he deserved. Kirk's story isn't unique. It's happening to veterans all across the country. Men and women who have given everything are being told their service is no longer needed. They're being pushed out, not because they can't serve, but because the system doesn't know how to utilize their talents and dedication in non-combat roles. They're being told their service is over, even though they still have so much to give. These veterans have a wealth of knowledge and experience that could be invaluable in training, mentoring, and supporting new recruits. They could be instrumental in various administrative and strategic roles, yet they're being sidelined. It's a slap in the face, plain and simple. These veterans feel abandoned and betrayed by the very institution they dedicated their lives to. The frustration and disappointment are palpable as they struggle to find their place in a world that seems to have forgotten them. We can't let this stand. We owe it to Kirk and countless others like him to fix this broken system. We need to advocate for policies that recognize the value of our veterans, ensuring they have opportunities to continue serving in meaningful ways. It's time to stand up, speak out, and demand change for those who have given so much. One of the key things Reasonable Ranks is fighting for is case-by-case reassignment reviews. Sounds boring, right? Well, bureaucratic nonsense is rarely a thrill ride, but this is important. It's basically saying, hey, instead of just assuming someone's useless because they got hurt, maybe we should actually look at what they can still do. Radical concept, I know. These reviews would give injured veterans a chance to make their case, to show that they still have valuable skills and experience to offer. It's about treating veterans like human beings instead of just numbers on a spreadsheet. Another thing this campaign is pushing for is the creation of a career continuation waiver program. Think of it like a workaround for the current mess. This program would give injured veterans a way to stay in the military even if they don't meet the physical requirements for their current job. It's about flexibility, people. It's about recognizing that someone can still be an asset even if they can't run a 5-minute mile or bench press a small car. It's about keeping experienced personnel in the military and giving them a chance to continue serving their country.
Breaking news.
Section 6. Preserving dignity, retirement, and benefits. Let's not forget about the financial impact of all this. Being medically discharged often means losing out on retirement and benefits that veterans have earned through years of service. That's not just unfair, it's downright cruel. Reasonable Ranks is fighting to ensure that injured veterans who are forced out of the military aren't left high and dry. They deserve to retire with dignity and have access to the health care and support they need. This isn't about handouts, folks. It's about upholding the promises we made to those who sacrificed so much for this country. Section 7. The power of signatures. Amplifying veterans' voices. 18 signatures might not seem like much, but it's a start. Every signature on that petition represents a voice saying, this is wrong, and it needs to change. These signatures are a message to those in power that the American people stand with our veterans. They're a demand for action, for justice, for a system that doesn't chew up and spit out those who have given so much. Section 8. 25 signatures, the next milestone. The next goal is to reach 25 signatures, 25. It might not sound like a lot, but every signature counts. Every signature is a step closer to making a real difference in the lives of injured veterans. We need to keep the momentum going. We need to spread the word about Reasonable Ranks and get more people on board. This isn't just about veterans, it's about who we are as a country. Section 9. Join the fight, sign and share. This is where we make a difference, where our voices come together to create a powerful chorus for change. So here's what you can do. Sign the damn petition. It's a simple act, but it carries immense weight. Your signature is your voice, your stand, your commitment to justice, and then share it with everyone you know. Spread the word far and wide. Every share amplifies our message. Every click brings us closer to our goal. Post it on social media, where it can reach thousands in an instant. Use your platforms to be a beacon of change. Your followers, friends, and family need to hear this. Email it to your grandma, your colleagues, your neighbors. Let them know that their support is crucial. Every email sent is a step towards justice. Shout it from the rooftops if you have to. Let your passion be heard. This is a cause worth fighting for, and your voice can make a difference. Okay, maybe not that last one, but seriously, don't underestimate the power of your voice and your actions. This is a chance to do some good, folks. To come together as a community and stand up for what's right. To show that we care, that we are united in our efforts. It's a chance to stand up for those who stood up for us. Our veterans have given so much, and now it's our turn to give back. To honor their sacrifices with our actions. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Time is of the essence. Every moment counts, and your participation is crucial. Be the change you want to see. Let's show the world that we value our veterans, that we recognize their contributions and are willing to fight for their rights. Together, we can make a difference. And that we're not going to stand by while they're being treated unfairly. Sign the petition, share the story, make your voice heard. This is our moment to stand up and be counted. Let's make it count.